two forces arrived in one small yard. One carried a quiet law. The other carried thunder. This is how the shelter picked its ruler. The yard had its own rules long before cameras came. King Charles moved through that noise like weather, steady, unannounced, unavoidable. Then Rocky arrived. Not just another dog, a shape that filled space and demanded it. People thought a confrontation would be instant. The dogs thought it would be messy. What none of them expected was how the world inside those walls would bend like iron under pressure. This wasn't two animals sizing one another up. This was destiny in slow motion, two centers of gravity, and a pack forced to pick a side. Rocky moved like a storm with a route. He took lanes, blocked bowls, made others step around him. That's how challengers announce themselves, by making the system tolerate them. Charles did not counter with spectacle. He answered in measurement, a look, a posture, a pause. That small set of gestures carried more enforcement than a dozen fights. The dogs watched. Humans filmed. The yard's politics were simple. Actions mark power, but presence keeps it. Rocky built pressure. Charles held the center. Not every war starts with noise. The cruelest ones begin in the hush before aggression. When Rocky blocked the walk, when Charles refused to flinch, the yard thinned into silence. Postures became language. Breath became tempo. Dogs moved to the edges. Humans edged closer to their phones. This was a slow siege. Intimidation traded for measurement. Fury measured against a calm that refused to bow. The stage was set. All that was left was the spark. And then thunder came. Rocky charged, full weight, all intent. The yard shook. King Charles didn't dodge or shout. He folded movement into purpose. Where Rocky exploded, Charles punctured. Precision on top of force. Paws slammed, fur tore, the dirt held the memory. This was no street brawl. It was a measured removal of doubt. Every strike and parry taught the animals watching one rule. Who controls space, controls outcome. The decisive moment came not with fury, but with a calculated closing move that finished the exchange. Charles didn't humiliate Rocky. He taught him. He let raw rage spend itself. He turned brute force into an object lesson. That final sequence wasn't spectacle. It was jurisprudence. Leaders don't always win by breaking bones. Sometimes they win by turning the opponent's energy back into proof of their own method. When the dust settled, the yard had learned something tangible. That restraint, paired with timing, is a form of force that refuses replication. Surrender doesn't always show as a collapse. Sometimes it shows as a quiet lowering. Rocky's chest fell. His shoulders made the choice his jaw wouldn't. The yard exhaled. No crowing from Charles. No display. Instead, a new arrangement slid into place. One dog no longer a threat. Another not a tyrant. The pack understood the exchange. Contest had become covenant. Rocky stayed in the yard. Only now his steps found a different rhythm. Beside the ruler, not above him.